Unofficial 13.24 for Anna Wile. A new state record, a new Owen Stadium record, a new Division I record. Unofficially 13.24.
Difference in your mate.
It's Anna Wile from Hilliard Davidson with a new state meet record, Division I record, and Owen Stadium record, 40.7. Unofficially, all three records just went down by Anna Wile from Hilliard Davidson.
From New Albany, 49.42. In 7th, Aiden Hildebrand, Beaver Creek, 49.36. 6th place, Simon Young Link, Centerville, 48.86. In 5th, Ethan Greenwood, Little Miami, 48.78. In 4th place, Jaden Wilson, Massillon Perry, 48.29. Central, 47.72, and atop the podium, a sophomore representing the Mentor Cardinals with a time of 47.54, Romulis Okarodnikis. Congratulations.
Unofficially 2:10.86 for Celia Schulte from Hilliard Davidson. After 10 events in the boys Division I team standings.
This is the Central Ohio High School Showcase, and I am here with just a couple historical track and field athletes, Celia Schulte of Hilliard Davidson and Anna Wile of Hilliard Davidson. Best friends off the track, on the track, fierce competitors, champions, record holders. Celia, I want to start with you because Anna's day was just too crazy, okay? Celia, you repeated Division I state champion in the 800 meters. Me and you talked earlier in the week, and we talked about adversity and doing it kind of the hard way. Just talk about the day. And before we even start there, let's start with the first thing you accomplished, which was going 3-time in a row 4x800 meter relay state champion on Division I. I'm still trying to figure out if anybody has done that yet.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But just talk about the day and starting off with the relay and then coming back and getting the double in the 800.
Yeah, so like I was kind of talking about earlier with you, doing it once is hard enough, doing it a second time is hard, and then coming back and doing it a third time in the 4x8 is, even harder. The pressure is insane. We're all very elite on Hilliard Davidson. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves as athletes. We want to do our best every single time we step foot on the track, and I think going into the 4x8, our mindset was, okay, we know what this feels like. We've done it before. We have the pressure on us, so let's just go out and do what we do best, which is winning. And so I think starting off strong like that, and I had about like a 100-meter lead going into my leg, so all those girls are amazing. I'm really proud of them. They put me in the position that we needed to come away with the win yesterday, and then to follow it up today with another state title in the 800 after coming back last year from setting a state record. Obviously is not easy. Once you do something like that, you start getting opinions, you start getting all the chirps in your ear telling you what you should be doing or how you should be doing it. And I think for me, it was a struggle this season, putting all that behind me and just keeping focus on what I do. And I think to come away with this win just said so much about the season. I've had so much adversity, like you said, just trusting the process and trusting myself, really.
I said to you that it would feel more fulfilling with the adversity. Everybody thrives when the situations are perfect, right, when the conditions are perfect. But to do it with the season that you had, which wasn't your best season in the regular season, and then to end on top of the podium today, how does that feel?
Oh my gosh, all I could do after that was literally just cry, because I'm like, everything was leading up to this moment. My season wasn't perfect. My cross-country season, I was injured. I was sick for the past month. I think all these things stacking on top of each other, just like pour it all one last time, pour my heart out to this sport one last time on this track. Was just like all I could do was just let all the emotions out. I think it's just been, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I think we all do, and I think to do it for a second time and finish second with my team as well and first yesterday, it just felt so good.
Wait, I don't know.
And Anna Wile.
Okay, so ask us questions maybe.
Wow.
But wait, what if we mess up?
I mean, that had to be the greatest start to any state track meet that we've ever seen. 9:30 in the morning. I didn't even know how we was going to get up for it emotionally. I mean, and I just want to take the people inside a little bit. Rakia White, 2 years ago, she won the 1s and the 3s. Last year, she was suspended due to her transfer. And everybody knew what was coming into this year. You were one of the best hurdlers in the country. She was one of the best hurdlers in the country. You guys raced indoor, but you hadn't raced outdoor in almost 2 years. And then you come out here today with all eyes on you, and you break the state record in the 100 hurdles. You break the state record in the 300 hurdles. I mean, those records were held by two legends, Cam Bentley and Tiffany Flomo. You erased those records and put your name alone, singular, there in the record book. Just talk about your day today.
Yeah, I mean, first to start off with Rakia and Faith. They're two great athletes, and I'm just grateful to be running with them because it's so fun to run with two other people who are so fast, because overall you push each other. I mean, me and Rakia are now 3rd and 4th in the country, and that's something to be super proud of. But coming into today, I just really wanted to focus on myself, and I knew I just had to compete, and whatever happens going to happen, and luckily it was on top today. And I mean, I just had to fight, and that's what I did.
13.24 in the 100 hurdles, 40.7 in the 300 hurdles. Look, I talked to you early in the year at you guys' home meet, and I told you, the energy in this rival, and I want to call it a rival. I mean, you two were the two best, you know what I mean? And I told you that you were going to have to reciprocate that energy, and I mean, you came in totally focused. But I want to talk about your season. Usually hurdlers kind of stick to the plan. They run their hurdles, but you didn't. You ran the 100, you ran the quarter, you ran the mile relay. I felt like you trained almost like a Rocky Balboa to prepare for this day. You know what I mean? The eye of the tiger. And I mean, you came out with that eye. And I mean, and you shattered all expectations. I mean, just talk about the legacy that you leave at Davidson. I mean, you and Celia. I mean, you add Lily in there, Erica. You know, the distance crew. I mean, you guys are amazing. Just talk about the legacy that you're leaving for the next group of young ladies who runs for Davidson.
Yeah, I mean, as a hurdler, you're always a sprinter first, so that leads you into many races and kind of I just need to be wherever my team needs me to be, because the team always comes first, and that's what I did this year. As a team, I feel like what just puts us head and heels above everybody else is that we always fight no matter what, and we're always a team and sticking together. We'll defend each other no matter what, and I think us showing up, no matter if we're feeling down, tired, sick, whatever, we always show up and give 100%. Even if it's not the best, it'll always put us on top. And I'm just glad to be surrounded with such good people, and we have such a good environment. Coach Beatty, Coach Tribb, Coach Alshire, all of the coaches at Davidson are just awesome, and I'm just so glad to be ending it with them.
I mean, I just want to salute both of you. It's been an absolute pleasure to cover you, to get to know you, you know what I mean, as little as we do, you know what I mean. But I just want to say thank you for a historical meet. It was absolutely amazing. Congratulations, Celia. You headed to Furman.
Yes.
Anna, you were headed to Indiana. Look out for 2 incredible collegiate careers, and I appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.